Blessings, everyone. Lesedi Khanya. I want us to read from the book of Enoch, chapter 7 and chapter 8. Let's start with chapter 7. It happened after the sons of men had multiplied in those days that daughters were born to them, elegant and beautiful. And when the angels, the sons of heaven, beheld them, they became enamored of them, saying to each other, "Come, let us select for ourselves wives from the progeny of men, and let us beget children." Then their leader, Samyaza, said to them, "I fear that you may perhaps be indisposed to the performance of this enterprise, and that I alone shall suffer for so grievous a crime." But they answered him and said, "We all swear and bind ourselves by mutual execrations that we will not change our intention, but execute our projected undertaking." Then they swore all together, and all bound themselves by mutual execrations. Their whole numbers was 200, who descended upon Adis, which is the top of Mount Ammon. That mountain, therefore, was called Ammon, because they had sworn upon it and bound themselves by mutual execrations. These are the names of their chiefs: Samyaza, who was their leader, Urakabaramel, Akibel, Tamiel, Ramuel, Danel, Azkil, Sarakneal, Asael, Amas, Batral, Anane, Zavebe, Samsavil, Etail, Turel, Yomiel, Arazial. These were the prefects of the 200 angels, and the remainder were all with them. Then they took wives, each choosing for himself, whom they began to approach, and with whom they cohabited, teaching them sorcery, incantations, and the dividing of roots and trees. And the women, conceiving, brought forth giants, whose stature was each 300 cubits. These devoured all which the labor of men produced, until it became impossible to feed them. When they turned themselves against men in order to devour them, and began to injure birds, beasts, reptiles, and fishes, to eat their flesh one after another, and to drink their blood, then the earth reproved the unrighteous. Now let's move on to chapter 8. Moreover, Azazel taught men to make swords, knives, shields, breastplates, the fabrication of mirrors, and the workmanship of bracelets and ornaments, the use of paint, the beautifying of the eyebrows, the use of stones of every valuable and select kind, and of all sorts of dyes, so that the world became altered. Impurity increased, fornication multiplied, and they transgressed and corrupted all their ways. Amazarak taught all the sorcerers and dividers of roots. Amas taught the solution of sorcery. Barkayal taught the observers of the stars. Akibel taught science. Tamiel taught astronomy. And Asaradel taught the motion of the moon. And men, being destroyed, cried out, and the voice reached to heaven. That's all that we have for today, and thank you guys. Let's meet again next time.